Chris Mackowski of Emerging Civil War, and I am with Jim Woodrick, and we are standing in what I think is a really cool site. It's the Shaifer House on the Port Gibson battlefield. Tell us a little bit about this structure we're in, Jim.
Well, this is originally intended as an overseer's house for the Shaifer family. They never wound up building the big house, if you will, so this remained the family home. They owned several slaves, and they made their living with a modest plantation, if you will, at this site. This particular structure was built about 1840, and it will become not the centerpiece perhaps, but it's the last remaining structure that we have from the Battle of Port Gibson, which is May 1st, 1863. This is where Grant, after coming ashore at Bruinsburg, will march inland and fight his first battle at Port Gibson. The Shaifer family, the Mrs. Shaifer, her children, and their slaves were still here when the first shots of the battle rang out. They were packing their gear to leave and did, thankfully, get out with a wagon and save themselves, because it wouldn't be very long before this house became very much part of the Battle of Port Gibson. Would have been a dangerous place to be.
There are actually a little bit of testament to the battle that's still left in the structure itself. You want to tell us just a little bit about that?
I'd be happy to. One of the initial shots that rang out early in the morning on May 1st, about 3 a.m., there were skirmishers between the vanguard of McClernand's 13th Corps and some Confederates that were posted here as scouts. One of those bullets entered the house and lodged in a painting that was hanging right here. You still see the nail that the painting was hanging on, and the bullet hole here. And if you saw the painting today, which is still in existence in the Shaifer Hollingsworth home in town, that bullet's still in the frame of the painting, which is a really neat testament, as you will, to what took place here. This house had been restored in recent years in a minimalist way, but we used some transportation enhancement money through the Department of Archives and History to restore this house. And we are in the process now of turning this site over to the Vicksburg National Military Park. So I have high hopes that the Shaifer House will continue to be here for a long, long time, and will continue to be very much a part of the Vicksburg campaign.
So, Jim, to get out here, we came down a winding, dirt, muddy road. So we're out in the middle of nowhere, and then there's this house, and it's open for people to come out here. Kind of a neat opportunity.
It is. It's an almost unspoiled wilderness out here on the on the Port Gibson battlefield at the Shaifer House. It's a deeply rutted road. If you come to Port Gibson and get directions, make sure that it hasn't rained recently, or you may not be able to get back out. But once you get here, there's interpretive panels here. There's an interpretive kiosk in the parking area, which will describe what this place was and how it fit into the campaign.
Yeah, I think it was really cool. We got out here, plenty of signage, lots of explanations, some state historic markers, and then the building itself is open for us to walk around. So pretty neat stuff. So
absolutely.
I'm Chris Mackowski with Jim Woodrick at the Shaifer House on the Port Gibson battlefield on the Vicksburg campaign. More to come.